Why is it not working still? Do I have enough resin? Oh no, don't kill me. 40, I do have enough. So let's do this. Why my Chlorand is dead? Who's gonna do damage if the Chlorand is dead? I didn't get 2 more copies. I wish I did. There's a whole zone down there. Whole zone. Once I get in, I cannot get out. Yeah. Good to know.
Let's go, Tomato. Let her rip. Pyrotechnics.
Why my ears are hurting?
Right here.
I haven't leveled up anything.
Power core.
I got 2.
Clear the area. Lend me a hand. Scrub some code. Scatter. Loaded.
1000. What is this damage? I'm doing literally no damage. I'll probably bring Arlecchino. Ooh.
Right here.
Wing.
Evil lurks. Shoot on sight into the shadows. Enough.
Oh my god. What are you doing, Chlorand? You're not doing anything.
Here goes. Pyrotechnics.
Stop going like a tornado. Where isn't it summoning? I'm waiting.
Shred till I'm dead. Feel the beat. Shazam! Next customer. Loaded.
Might die. Ow. This is taking way longer. I should. This is probably the last time I need to do this.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
This Cheery damage is so freaking ass, man. It's so bad.
Time to test
So bad. Stop giving me healing bonus. I have so many healing bonus gladiators. I failed like half of them, but I still have so many. Wait a minute. So I can get her to 70 and ascend. Ooh, I need 12 of these. I think I'll leave her at 80. Not that. And 6 and 3. Let's not forget. I'll forget by the time I get there. Ta-da. Ow, ow.
Let's go, Twirly!
6. And where is the whistle? 3. Oh, I don't have much. I did not get any bonus. $300. I have 5,000. It should be fine. I need to farm these though. For 90, I need 60. I don't think I'll do that now. Maybe sometime later. I should go do this next. This next. I hate her. I need this. One day.
You're bored.
One day. Okay, let's start. Who do I take though? I gotta be alone.
If something.
I'm gonna be. Holding speed of gas, holding more than 1 second increase damage dealt by 40%, so it actually does something now.
Catches your
More
eye. Feel
grouping,
free to take it.
faster grouping. Okay, wait. Here, act. I don't want to waste too much time. A decision. Let's go. We're under 2 days later. 2 days, huh? The wind, picking up a lot of wind. No. Yes, 2 days. Take a walk around the People Spring. Oh, I gotta go back. The TP's over here. This is kind of fun. Finally we have something to ride in Genshin. Even though it's very limited though. Can I go on water? If I had more money, I could have. But I didn't. I did not get it.
The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy.
What's a koala? Is it like a koala?
And Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually. Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
I should put it on auto.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing.
That does not.
Tonight we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is
This animation does not
right
go well with the vocal.
Hey, Moalani!
Maybe with
What do you
JP
need?
or China.
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Eh.
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the Rite of Resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
I know it. Bruh.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Isn't that scary? She gonna be alright.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit. Jeez,
Man.
she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Oh, it wasn't bad enough.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything.
Ow. I might need to mute.
Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction.
Tactical new.
The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logical planning could it possibly possess? But through our
I know
long
that's like a
history
fish,
of fighting
but
the Abyss, 500 years
doesn't
ago,
look like
the Abyss
it.
invaded Tevat. You know about that, right? That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tevat, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from
Thank you for
underground.
the follow.
Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of
Why are we
primal
starting with
instinct.
depressing
But
things?
its method, we now believe the Abyss has invaded
Very
the Night
depressing.
Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and
Yeah,
cunning.
no.
Almost
Thank
like
you.
it knows you inside and out.
No, thank you.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every
What
tribe
did
is
she do, though?
prospering and things are looking up.
What
I mean,
did you
just
do?
look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
How long it would take?
You
Yeah.
must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this
That's why
point.
it's called the Nation of War, because they're at war against the
Every
Abyss
battle,
every day.
every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to
Mhm.
stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages.
Been thinking about the story. This place
To
looks
think that my
really
name could
jolly.
survive in ballads
even though
passed
they're
down to
fighting
future
every day.
generations, it's kind of romantic.
Kind of looks like a game though,
Everyone has something that drives them
even though
forward,
it
you
is
know?
a game. But the aesthetic is more of a gamer aesthetic.
Be my guest. Heroes are always welcome in Natlan. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going anywhere.
Black stone under a white stone. They couldn't find a better name. What is this? What is this name? Do we have anything to unlock here? Could go take it. Oh, I can TP. They would have been so much easier. If I knew I could TP right there. We couldn't TP like this before. So there are like things that we do. Tribal Chronicles Relic 3. Ooh, okay. What do we have? Do we have anything? Nothing. That kind of looks cool. What is this? Recipe. Ooh, I gotta mute.
Whoa, this place is packed already!
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
Okay, finally I can talk. Did he go inside the fire? I think so. It's picking up wind, I don't like it. There is music! Means something. How long? I don't need to click anything, I think. Oh wait, I do. Where is she?
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Now what's the point of singing
Usually
and
once
everything?
the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
They didn't sing it right. Sing it again.
What's going on?
The ritual is not complete.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all.
Meh.
Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Shut the fuck up.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
You should just throw him off the cliff or
Your
something.
guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUP recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
Man.
How dare you
You're
insult
getting
a
on my
hero
nerve.
of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed
throw him off
herself
a
to
cliff
repel the
yet.
Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your
Stupid
vile
idiot.
rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
Yeah, you should just shoot
You
them.
just sit here and let them slander her like that?
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Is he gonna bonk him? Give him a bonk, please. He's not gonna do anything.
If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUP interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Do you have a mirror? Do you happen to have a mirror in the house?
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she
I
might
move
feel,
better on this.
she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on.
We had some bad
You know
lighting
what happened.
before
So
in the
don't
Act
you dare
1.
try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
That's enough.
Do you find it really
There
tough?
is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our
Is that a
admiration
tattoo
and
on there?
celebration.
What is this?
However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter.
He's gotta be back,
To
right?
prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish, but now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind. then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So,
Let's.
what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
Speak. What?
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Yeah, we
Rest
got
assured,
noticed
everyone,
for some
I'll keep
reason.
the
I don't
tribal
know.
chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation.
What is this outfit though? This is so out of the ordinary. I've never seen anything like it. It's really defying and everything.
Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Also, their hair is kinda
Did
different
she
too.
just ask us to come along?
I believe she did.
Yeah.
I'd like.
Okay. Shut up, Paimon. Nobody wants to hear you. Everybody actually hates you. 1, 2, 3. This is a 3 faction, right? Wait.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
Sounds like a culture when you get on Matlan. Matlan? Ah. Maybe? I don't know. It's a Pyro Nation. Natlan is the nation where the Pyro people live or something.
And that means Kachina won't be able to
Basically,
come back?
the Pyro Archon stays here. There's the nation of Natlan. That's the Archon, the red one.
That's correct.
This
Not
one.
until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
Archon's basically the god of the area.
How long will that take?
How's it going then?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting.
All the
Abyss,
names,
of doing her
everybody's
part to
name
defend
here is so
Natlan.
freaking hard. I cannot remember
She wasn't
anybody's
afraid
name.
of death because she knew if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life.
I can't even pronounce her name. Something Muabankar. I don't know. I'll learn at some point.
Whenever we sat down
Not
together,
now.
exhausted from
What is
training,
this?
she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection.
The shaking of the eyeball, like a feeling a Richter scale 8 earthquake or something. Why is it
She
shaking?
was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy.
Yeah.
And
Don't
we
make it
supported her
cringe.
every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now?
Yeah, I'm probably kind of being
Sit
it.
peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not
You
fair.
shouldn't have laughed then. If we didn't lose, it would have been you who died, probably.
It's all right. I understand
But you
your
did
rage and your
lose.
grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani.
We're gonna find her. It's fine. That's why
Believe me, I
I'm
want
not
to bring
even.
her back as soon
I'm
as
not even
possible.
thinking about it. We're
I
gonna
would
find
give
her
you
at some
that peace
point.
of
So I'm
mind if I
happy.
could.
I'm not sad.
But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing.
Yeah, just tell us.
Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. the Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the
Maybe
first
she
of many.
didn't die. Like, think about it. If she died, she could have been resurrected. But if she didn't die, and probably being held hostage somewhere, they will not find her in the flame. That makes the most sense, right?
If we compare the two choices,
It probably
the
didn't
former
die
seems
at
to be the
all.
lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my
Turnfire.
duty.
What's the Turnfire?
The raw truth can be cruel.
They just put random
but
words
we need
and
to
expect
understand
us
it if we
to
want to approach this rationally.
just accept it. Why is it not
What would
working?
you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief. in the
Apparently she's a
pilgrimage will
4-star.
waver.
She's a 4. She doesn't look that good. Like the hat kind of looks weird.
Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss.
Why does she have a pirate
And
hat?
that is exactly
Maybe she's a
what
pirate.
the Abyss wants.
Okay.
Their ultimate goal isn't to break
What?
the rules that make the
What
Ode of
is this
Resurrection
angle?
work. It's to destroy the people's
What?
faith in them.
What are you doing, Mihoyo? What angle is that?
To prevent what happened to Kachina from
Imagine,
happening
like,
to anyone
if you are
else,
real,
we need to
real
suspend
movie
the
and somebody.
pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've
I
made
guess.
efforts to strengthen each
Yeah,
tribe's
I should
defenses.
stop talking. This is
Then
just
we have to
my
find
inner
another
thought.
way of strengthening the
I
sacred
should
flame to
stop
keep
talking.
the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some
I need to watch
clarity
Toru
at
play
least.
this in Japanese so I can get a better like angle on the voice. Mavuika. Is that Mavuika or Mavuika? Like I wish her voice was a little bit deeper.
Paimon thought things were
More
gonna
of a
get heated
Giga
for a
Chat side.
second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking
In the
Kachina
power test, I
hostage.
kind of want to do this in manga. I don't know if I'll fall asleep though.
You've learned
See, how
about
long
the
is this?
concept of ley lines during
Honestly,
your
like a lot
travels,
more than
yes?
2 hours. I should be able to do it
The
in one
Night
go.
Kingdom is something similar.
Okay.
Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before.
What is that metaphor? Unless it's really fast,
I
probably
won't
not.
sugarcoat it. That
It's
is the
a
danger
river.
Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Don't
It is
worry, we're
very
gonna be with
possible
her.
you will not return.
She will not die.
Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
Just tell me this does not look like the new. Upside down, by the way.
I failed to protect her during our campaign.
You're
I can make it up
fast.
to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Night Wind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines.
Master of Nightwind. Who's that?
If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Sounds like a solid plan to me.
Isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
These angles, man.
That's fine by me.
Same here.
They're not holding back at all.
For me.
I mean, probably a little bit, but yeah, more than they do normally.
Well, if you're
They
going,
show more
Traveler,
than usual.
Paimon's going too.
Lolly of the
Madam.
Masters of the Night Wind once created
She's
an
actually
artifact
going, not just
that can be
standing
used to
outside.
communicate with the Wyab. We call
The
it
other time she
Spirit Speaker
stayed
Stone.
behind and waited for like 2 days, I think.
It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the
This guy
ones
is
helping
slow,
me.
or maybe
I
I'm
can
just
only focus
restless.
on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious.
The freaking gravity-defying hair, man.
I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever
Look at
since you
this.
arrived, I've been hoping to meet
Do I
you,
have gravity-defying
offer you
hair?
Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Sometimes it happens.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
What did she ask? Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
In the middle. In the middle.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Where
Atena
does
was
her
wounded in
skill
the
have
fight against the
spikes
Abyss.
behind? Does
She
she
wanted
ride a
us to
horse?
give this to you.
Or a bull, maybe? Oh, wait.
It
Yeah, I
embodies fond
completely forgot about
memories
it.
and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
Also, the fire this big, everybody should be standing way further back. Isn't it hot? It's so hot in here. I'm hating the heat. I want winter, man. Where is winter?
The production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point, as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
Like, I'm thinking about how much like connection was there to the abyss in the other stories. Not this much. I think this is the closest we're gonna get to abyss.
Close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
I am thinking how everything would fit.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
And also I'm zoning out. Why am I zoning out? Stop zoning out, you stupid. Stupid idiot. Stop zoning out.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Do we not? Why does this keep happening to us? Are we not gonna get the actual Archon? We're gonna get a nerfed version.
Lasts so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
I thought this one time nothing is gonna happen and we're gonna get a full-fledged Archon. Nope. Every single time there has to be some sort of bullshit that happens and we don't get the actual Archon. Why? Inazuma, we didn't even get the Archon. We got a robot. We got a robot.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment.
Well, yeah.
Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Fuck.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Wait, they're making an entrance this soon? This soon? What do you want? Wait, is that?
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
He's here already, Capitano.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled...
What oath?
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must
I'm
pick
glad.
up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Cryo? Yo!
I assume that's the end of your
He has
speech.
long hair.
Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Ooh. Is this One Piece? I have to focus. Can't see very well. Fireball jutsu. Ooh. What is happening? I wish it was a little bit more dynamic. There's a lot of cuts in it. Why are you running? Why are you running? Imagine if you could fly like this in game. He doesn't have a base. Where are they? Okay, he's still in one piece. He's still in one piece. Ooh, there's a hole! There is a hole in his heart. He's running away. Of course. Of course. You coward! Come back!
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
That was cool. That's cool. I wish there were more frames though. There's a lot of cuts. I actually had to focus a lot to make up the missing frames.
Are you alright, Archon?
Is that a dent? Is that a dent? Is that glass chipping off? Maybe? I don't know.
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
Holy shit, the guy's cool. I don't have Primo gems.
I never imagined someone
This
could
game
match
is not
you in
making it easy
combat.
to stay free to play. What the hell is this?
If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis.
Okay.
But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
So I didn't read, but I missed. What? Collecting analysis.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and
Everything
for
is
the time
freaking
being.
shattered. It's broken.
Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
What power?
In other words, there are traitors among us.
The smoke?
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further.
Unusual presence, you say?
Go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still—
Yes.
Okay. Alright,
Natlan's strength has never rested so
well, this place is high.
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
If she gives up his power and he comes back.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
No, we're not gonna get this feature. Oh, this is bad.
I hate
everything.
Hope the others have a safe journey.
I'm so angry. Why? Why, God? Yes. Maybe she can get it back.
What's
Did you
happening
see that from here?
Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emon really hopes nothing goes...
Whee! See, Kachina's right here! What do you mean? What do you mean? She's fine. Now how far do we need to go? 200. Whee! What is this? It'll lay... What? Damage later. Damage.
Let's go, Twirly!
They did not respawn. Wait, how... Where is this?
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to
TP full time. What is this TP down time? Is that... Let me check something. Yeah. Is the same one. It is the same one, but I can access it from a different location. Okay. I didn't even need to do that. I was 1 inch off.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Okay, I think I should do something. Be right back. I'll be right back. Ow.
Rescuer? From the Night Kingdom?
Hey.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay?
That stone, there's like multiple.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the
You have a
real
tail.
world. The Night
Not
Kingdom
really
is
a
like
tail,
river
but
flowing
looks
with
like a tail.
concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
Does not sound familiar at all.
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
My two brain cells trying so
Ever
hard.
since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go.
Good luck.
Okay. Let's keep going. Where is this firefly? It should be like right here. I guess it's on. Oh no, probably top. It's probably up top. Wow. I wish I could buy these. Oh, we got a radish. Radish. Can I stand on this? Oh, I can actually. They're not cosmetic. Nice. Kind of foolish to walk though.
Someone
To come back.
admiring the scenery from the cliff tops.
Yeah.
Hello there, are you Vichama?
He
That's
looks
me.
kind of young,
Did you need something?
but his voice is not young at all. Very wise.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Stoner. There's 2 stone though. Weird looking. Weird looking stone. Stoner.
Huh. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just...
Why did I say smart?
I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept
I don't know what that means.
to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see.
I do
what
not
about
know.
the second thing you need?
I do not see it.
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush.
Who's that?
I'll see you in a
What?
bit.
Did you hear everything? Oh, that's an NPC. Okay.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon.
I'm looking at the
Let's just focus on the
scenery.
preparations for now.
Looking at the
Hang on,
scenery and
Kachina.
everything. He's just living off the energy he had before. Living off the energy he had 5,000 years ago. But it's not, definitely not down here. Oh, I'm already...
Hello. Do you have
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 more.
Deal.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
Rock climbing!
All right, that's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant.
Whenever anybody says traveling merchant, I get a Terraria flashback and the guy not having the item I need. It's so freaking bad.
Excuse me, do
I
you
killed
sell
him once.
obsidian?
Why, yes.
Only
I've
one.
got a
So
chunk for sale right
surely
over
not
there.
more than one.
Perfect.
Not every
Is that
time
the
he
only
didn't
one,
have the
though?
item.
We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and...
Thank you so much.
These are like, where did they see this guy? This guy's probably where in Fontaine or something.
Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra.
Let's go!
Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now.
He's even
It's about
in
time
one
he
piece.
started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and
I
managed
feel
to beat back the
sleepy.
Abyss several
It's a
times.
sleepy stream.
5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss.
Ow. Why there are mosquitoes in here?
But on
Man,
the
no
eve of
peace in
battle,
this freaking
the
country.
Abyss launched an attack on their tribe,
The heat, the
and
mosquito, the
Vichama
bugs.
suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far
died.
exceeded anyone's
No.
expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault though.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but
The
because he
organization of the
wasn't able
dialogue
to-
that I could be better.
tried
It's
convincing
not
him to move
redundant
forward,
feeling.
to stop
Usually
dwelling
whatever
on
you
the
pick, it doesn't
past.
matter.
But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime.
Okay, now we move. What is this? Where do we gotta go? Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Does whatever a spider can.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the fake. Go ahead.
I don't know, it's the same thing.
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
Zombies. Call of Duty
If I had
zombies.
been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always
That's why I blamed
blamed
Intel.
myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night
For
Kingdom.
5 years?
That happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There
Why
might
does she
not be
look so
much hope,
blue? What
but I still
what
have
is
to
this
try.
blue like?
Malco and I
Aura.
promised each other,
Is it
even
the
if
stone?
we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it.
Maybe
I'll
because
start
of this.
searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name.
This
If
glow.
you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
I guess we fight a
Look at
little
that
bit.
golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
What golden thing this? Wah. How many? Bruh, I gotta fill up the whole thing.
Whoa,
This is
monsters
boring.
incoming. Watch out, everyone! Let's go, Swirly!
Oh, I did not level up the talent. Can I level up talent today?
Let's go, Tomato.
Right here.
I need to get off. Why isn't she getting off? I should probably use the proper team.
Here goes!
Into the shadows.
There is more.
Shoot on sight.
Clear the area!
Lend me a hand. Scraps of coat.
Get her!
Loaded.
That did not crit.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
This is a lot. I don't have my car thingy.
Spin to win! Vichama!
Quick, take it.
We got
I
one.
found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
I'm just gonna fight a little bit. It's
The Abyss
okay.
is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
That doesn't mean you should die now.
Just need a little more time. Please.
That's not how it works, bruh.
Thank you.
Well, I have to. But that's probably too loud. I should.
Oh, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
Yeah, I can probably click it. I don't need to hit space. Or I can hit both to make it faster.
This power.
Hanging in there?
I can hold him on. Run out of time. No,
No, why can't I find him?
because
Why?
he's not there. It's been 5
We
years.
can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Molly. Get back!
Don't destroy it. Oh no.
Wait!
Are we gonna get pulled in?
Ouch!
Okay, no.
What happened
It
just
didn't
now?
create a black
It
hole.
looked like the Spirit Speaker Stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
Where is
You're
easy?
lucky we managed
Alright.
to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
Yep, it's gone.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Why is the head banging? Head banging very slowly.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Wait, did he find it at the end?
This is...
Flashbang. Why are you flashbanging us?
Malco, got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Sad.
Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. You won't have to mourn.
Look on the bright side. They won't be sad. But they're not there.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes.
First place.
Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
GG. Flashbang.
Was that a memory?
Layla in memory.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger.
We're gonna be fine.
But
don't worry.
I also understood why you had to try.
Don't worry, we're probably gonna have Genshin for a few more years. If we
But not
die,
everyone gets the chance to make up for
what's
it.
gonna happen there?
Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
You've been fighting while
If I
injured.
could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way,
Yeah, that's
even if the outcome
probably
stayed the
true.
same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear.
I didn't turn on the browser today. Is it even working?
My body, it's...
What am I missing? Arrow, what is the arrow key? Dashboard.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated.
Okay.
Thanks to her, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Huh. That does make me feel better.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand.
Nah.
Right?
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine, it's okay.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Your stones are gone.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
I guess she's dead.
I'll be just a moment.
Bye-bye, we'll try to continue our journey without you.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Oh.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo-saurs. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo-saurs. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely...
We're getting sidetracked.
But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
Did a 180, I guess she had enough.
It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later.
By the time you're my it's over.
Still,
let's set in your ways.
She's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
We're gonna get a preview of that too. Yeah.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
Only.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
That's what I wanted to say.
Again with the excuses.
That's what I wanted to say. Technically, but I stopped myself.
We agreed, didn't we?
Said it though.
There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
She's not talking though. Why is the animation
Trip
stop?
to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
It kind of makes sense, though, right? It's not like this conversation wouldn't change either
sneak into
way.
the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
Oh my god, that Plosy was freaking dead.
You don't know that?
What
I'm
happened?
a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Kinda unreasonable.
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's
what do you do?
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Unless...
So...
the oldest is dumb.
Going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me. I'll be back.
Usually it's the case though. The older one is always dumber.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Yeah, freedom!
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
About that.
According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Maybe we can take it to
I see.
Mom's dad and
Sounds
fix
like
it.
it was an urgent situation. Still, Citlali's going
But
to
don't
be a
you need dragon
nightmare to
tear?
deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Anyway, let's go. Hour and a half and we didn't even get to the place. Now please. To the Mavuika. Did I collect the dailies? Oh, I didn't even... I think I did. What is this? Not unlocked. Yeah. Have to walk. Just a little walk. I wish I had something to eat. A dial. What the hell? When did that come in? That's outside, right? Yeah. 17 resin. Let's just walk. Alright. Wee. Wait. No, I'm wasting so much freaking energy. What is the TP? That's TP.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
He's mad. Lumi's fine though.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation.
What is our Archon? What is the power Archon? We need to pull for the Archon. It's just lost our power. What is this bullshit, man? I finna lose my shit here. Why is it always like this? I do not like this one bit. Why am I... Oh, pen. Pen. Where is pen? The pen on the tablet.
All you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Intan? Yansan? Hard-eyed.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact.
It's not gonna come back.
Of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about.
How long is this?
But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
I need to finish
You
this.
have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Please don't just transition. Wait. No. I don't want to end here.
What is this place?
Make it quick, please.
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes, and physical items
Yeah, I cannot finish this.
preserving those stories.
But what happens if I turn it off? Do I miss the whole
No.
thing?
I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony.
Okay.
So if you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Okay.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Okay. I can start later at some point. Tomorrow, I guess. I'll play this, and if we finish, I'll play it. And if I don't finish, it's okay. Thank you for watching. Life sucks here. I cannot do anything in peace. Can't do anything in peace. Bye bye. GG.